Hey guys, my name is Justin and I'm 19 years old. I'm currently a student at IELTS Foundation Batch 4 and today I'm going to describe about my favorite picture or photograph. So the photograph was taken way back in 2006 or 7 and I was only 3 or 4 years old at that time in the photograph. I was a toddler and the picture includes me, my brother, and my sister. So the picture was taken in Grenerate Garden, which is in Pyongyang. Grenerate Garden is basically like a spot for people to just relax and release their stress from a day's hard work, from their work, or even home. So me, my cousins, brothers, relatives, and my mother went there one day, and my mother just decided to take a picture of all the kids, which included me, my brother, and my sister. So the picture includes me sitting on the floor, which is grass, basically grass, and behind me there's my brother hugging my sister, who is beside him with his one arm. So my brother and my sister are very cute. They were smiling in that picture, whereas I was crying on the ground because it's obvious I am a kid, so I will cry when I don't see my mother because I loved my mother at that time and I couldn't even stay 1 second away from my mother. So there's me, my brother, and my sister, 2 smiling and 1 crying, and in the background you can see many blurry pics of people walking around because Grenerate is a very famous place. There are many people who go there, and plus you can see the beautiful flowers and lakes of the Grenerate Garden. So in the front you can see many emotions of people, including mine, and on the background you can see flowers, lakes, and people just vibing to the place. So the reason this picture is really important to me is that whenever I have a look at it, it shows how innocent and genuine we were at that time. It just takes me back to when I was young, when I was a toddler, and it just shows the importance of how close I was with my brothers and cousins, and it shows the importance of closeness, friendship, and the beautiful sceneries of Pyongyang Garden. So emotion is basically the main thing why I love this picture. Whenever I see this picture, I feel lots of emotion, and thus till today that picture of me, my brother, and sister is the favorite and closest to me so far. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Noemia Mulue and my English name is Angelina. I am in grade 9 and I'm currently attending this IELTS Foundation class. I'm going to tell you about my favorite photograph. The photograph was taken in 2019, so 2 years ago. I was in 8th grade and had just finished my exams. So me and my friends from my class decided to go to the mall together to have some fun and to relieve our stress from the exams. The mall we chose to go to was Myanmar Plaza, so the photograph was taken there. We were in the playground area of the top floor. I asked a female staff there to take the photograph for us so we could all be in the picture together. Oh, I forgot to mention that including me, there were 10 people in total, 5 girls, 5 boys, so it was a pretty wide picture. I absolutely loved how the picture turned out. All 10 of us were sitting on tall black stools and there was a small skating area behind us. We all looked great. We were all wearing trendy and fashionable clothes. And I think that might have been the best I've ever looked in any of my pictures. So that might be one of the reasons why it's my favorite photograph. And if you look at the photo, you could obviously tell that we were not faking our smiles for the camera and that we were genuinely having a great time. Whenever I look back at that photo, I look at it with delight and sadness because I haven't seen my friends since then because of the pandemic and our current country situation. So I really miss them. but I also remember all the fun, special, and wholesome moments of all of us together. So that's the main reason why it's my favorite photograph, and it holds a very special and dear place in my heart.
Hello everyone, my name is Mimian Nuzin. I'm 16 years old, currently attending Digital IELTS Foundation Bench 4. The topic that I chose to talk about is an interesting game that is common among children. I wonder if you girls have ever played this game or not, but I often used to play this game when I was young. Well, let me debate about the game in more details. The game can be played by many people. The more people involved, the better it is. All the participants must line up in a straight way, facing forward, and the last one will be shown a single gesture by an outsider. He has to convey that gesture to the person from his front, just without any single word, and turn back. The latter must also portray the gesture he has seen to the another person next to him, and yes, he must also turn back too. The action is repeated along the lineup of the participants until the first one knows about the gesture. What's really surprising here is that when the last and the first one comes to confront each other and compare the gesture they have seen, the two gestures are found to be totally different. And of course, everyone learned proudly then. When I was a child, I used to play this game simply just the way it is. However, when I became an adolescent, I started to realize that this game is not only hilarious and thrilling, but it also gives us profound meaning and lessons. The lesson is that the words you are hearing in your surroundings cannot be always true. Like, the two gestures of the last and the first people in the game are different. The words you have been told by the other people in the real world can be varied from the origin. Actually, people see what they want to see, hear what they want to hear, and say the part they would like to say. So don't let any misconception grow between you and your beloved ones because of the intermediate speech of the other people. Never judge yourself depending on what the others say. As a Buddha priest, don't believe even what you're seeing, just trust what you have analyzed by your own intellect. Since I have realized the lesson by the game, I make sure myself not to believe the others' words easily. I don't allow myself to be influenced by the words of the other people. I'm living on my own, just the way who I am, trying to be an independent, smart girl. So you should also try to be so. Well, this is about a fascinating game played by the children. This game is such a wonderful and meaningful one that gives both fun and lessons to the players. And I'm still being fond of playing this game. And I suggest you girls to try this game if you have never done so. And I'm sure you will have a wonderful time and you will feel like it's worth playing. Thank you very much.